everyone. Welcome back again to Drama Log. This is Sunny, and today I have Honaza with me, and together we'll be reviewing a drama. It's one of our favorites. It's on air right now. It's called Dastak, and this is an ARY digital drama, and it's directed by one of my favorite directors, Marina Khan. And it also has one of my favorite actress, our actor, which is Suhai Ali Khan, I think Abro. I don't know if she's dropped her last name, but yeah, Suhai.
Suhai,
And
yes.
Abu, right? And then I looked up the writer is Sarwat Nazir, and this show also has two recent Pakistani heartthrobs, which is Ali Raza and Firoz Qadri. I've seen their work in the past, and I quite liked Firoz Qadri in his last show. And Ali Raza is somebody, I think he's got a very good screen presence. And his recent show Iqtidar was a huge hit, so I was quite interested in this particular show on Dastak. So Honeza, I think you're also following this show and you're quite liking it. I am actually loving it a lot, especially because the direction is fabulous. Suhai, who's playing one of the leads in the show, it's probably based on her life. Is her character's name is Kiran, and she's actually a divorced single mother. Now she's not single anymore; she's remarried. So the story starts with Suhai or Kiran being in the university as a college student, and she's about to graduate, and her family decides to get her married to one of their family friends' son. His name is Saif. And this family, like the groom's family, is a very well established and very rich family. The parents know each other, and they think he's going to be a great match for Kiran, and Kiran agrees. Kiran steps in. Kiran has a Mamaji who's based out of London, and he visits Pakistan for the wedding. And he looks at Saif and he sees some red flags, and he warns the family that this is probably not a good match. Don't get Kiran married. Remember? But then the family has a very dominating dad.
I love this part that you are mentioning right now.
And Kiran's dad, he's the patriarch of the family, and he's a very a typical dominating dad. Like, he will decide everything about the household, and Kiran's mom sort of follows suit. But Mamaji is has a very modernized thought process. He lives abroad, and he tries to empower his nieces and his own sister. And he kind of calls out everything that he sees is flawed in the system that they're following.
When I had a breakup, I started smoking, and I think Seth is going through the same thing. I think he pointed out a lot of very minute details, but I don't know why they were ignored in the beginning. So yeah.
Yes, because they chose to ignore, and Kiran didn't have much of a say, and Kiran didn't even see these red flags herself. But it was very evident on the first wedding night itself when the Saif, the guy, abuses her on her wedding night, right? Physically abuses her. And the family discovers the signs the very next morning. On her in-laws' side, the in-laws are very supportive of their daughter-in-law, Kiran. They have the Saif has a sister, and she is extremely supportive of Kiran, and she is always, scolding her brother for being abusive towards the bride, and Kiran soon enough discovers the reason that he hates her so much is because he is in love with another girl, and he has been having this relationship with another girl called Fadial, whom he wanted to marry, but the family didn't think that she was a good match for him, and therefore they didn't agree to that marriage, and sort of threatened him into this relationship with Kiran, and that's why Saif absolutely hates Kiran. But then, because of family pressure, he has to eventually break off with Farial, and then he has to accept Kiran in the relationship. So for a few months, they kind of have a happy sort of a marital life, and then they soon discover this Kiran is pregnant. And so the family is happy, and they think that everything has been resolved. And when challenges were going on and Kiran was reporting it to her family was like, oh, sabke family mein aisa hota hai. Shuruaat mein sabko problems hoti hai. Just go with it and things will get better. And when they find out that she's pregnant, they were again like, oh, ye to bachcha ho jayega to sab theek ho jayega. As if it's a magic. And then we soon see that, Saif is unable to forget Faryal. and he gets
Yes.
back with Farial, and he again becomes abusive with Kiran, and he absolutely starts abusing her, and he ignores the kid also, the baby also. So things become absolutely haywire, goes haywire from there on. And finally, he decides that he's going to marry Farial and he's going to divorce Kiran, right? So in
Yeah.
between, Saif's father died. His father was a controlling factor, and since he passed away, there was nobody to control Saif. So he was on his own, and he was doing everything that he wanted to do. So he goes ahead and he divorces Kiran, and in the process, Kiran asks for the sole custody of their child, which is Sani.
Yes.
And because Sev's then the new bride was not willing to take care of Sani, Sev was like, I'm happy to give away my custody. So he actually gives away Shani's custody to Kiran. Am I right?
Yeah, actually, I really want to add one thing over here that Seth, overall, if I discuss the character of Seth over here, which is like the main character, Seth and Suhai, although Ali Raza, a character which is Moise, is also a main character, but I think Seth's decisions are making a far greater impact in the story. So, whatever Seth was doing, it was just out of his own insecurity and ego. Because when he get to know that Faryal cannot, conceive and carry on with a new family, only then he remember his son, Shani. Otherwise, he was not remembering the same thing.
Yeah.
So I found
Yeah.
it really,
Right. So hold on to that thought, because we'll come back to that. Okay. So because and that's the reason I mentioned that at this point before divorce, Saif has written off the custody of Shani solely to Kiran, and that was the negotiation they had, that you will give me complete custody, and Shani and Saif was more than happy to do that, and I'll get a divorce from you. And this was actually a very bold decision by Kiran, because his entire family was still pressurizing her to somehow to make it work, somehow to accept the second, remember, there are a lot of men marry twice. That's not a problem. You can always accept your second wife or whatever.
yeah,
There was a
yeah.
lot of pressure
I
on
was
Kiran, but she,
our Pupu was also like saying that it happens, and like
yes,
that
yes,
everybody lives like that. Why you're making fuss of this
yes,
small issue and stuff like that? But I think Suhaya Ali
yeah,
Abru character was very resilient on that point.
yes,
Like she did not
yes,
compromise on that thing, that how I can carry on for rest of my life with this kind of confusion with my kids. So she stood up at a very right time, even though
yes,
all his family members were against, but she showed, supreme power over there. I guess that is
yes,
what I call woman empowerment, and
absolutely.
I love that. Acting of Suhai was great.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Sohar has nailed the character of Kiran. I don't think anybody else
Yes.
could have done more justice to the character. But Kiran, sort of like single-handedly took the decision. Of course, she was well supported by her mamaji and by her own sister. Her own sister
Yeah.
said, "You do what is right for you. I don't care what implication it's going to have on my personal life or on other, lives. You shouldn't care about that. You should only care about yourself and about your child." Her mother was semi cooperative, but I think her dad finally turned around and accepted it, right? When he realized that it was his decision to get Kiran married, and it kind of fell apart, and it was never Kiran's fault. Although the society kept blaming Kiran, that was an important point. You know,
Yeah.
they pointed out that गलती सारी उस लड़के की थी, उसने शादी उसके अपनी रिलेशनशिप
Yeah.
छुपाया,
Yeah.
लड़के के फैमिली ने बताया ही नहीं कि देयर वाज अ रिलेशनशिप दैट उसे छुपाया उन लोगों ने, लड़के ने अब्यूसिव
Yes.
बिहेवियर किया, सारी गलती उस लड़की की थी, but when
Yeah.
it came to her getting divorced, it was her fault. Somehow she couldn't adjust. Very
Yeah.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what, Huneza, when I started watching this show, I was actually constantly thinking कि 2025 है, अभी ये story relevant होती है क्या? Like, अभी तो लड़कियां बहुत आगे बढ़ चुकी है, and then I've lived abroad for like 25 years now, so मुझे तो ऐसे situation समझ ही नहीं आती, right? And that's why I wanted to ask you, like, you are current generation, right? Is this still relevant for you? Do you still think that ये story बतानी चाहिए थी और बहुत जरूरी है बताना?
Yeah, and in middle
Mm-hmm.
class families nowadays, people are making their daughters go and study in the university and pursuing, like professional degrees and everything. But yet, at the same time, the mindset in which those girls have been brought up, like the mindset of the mothers, is the same
Mm-hmm.
1984's mindset. It's not 2025 mindset. So we are
Mm-hmm.
empowered here in 2025. Women can take their own decisions. We are empowered. We can earn. We can do everything. But yet, at the same time, the kind of courage that we have from our
Mm-hmm.
ancestors is not of that level. That you can say that
Mm-hmm.
okay, we can stand up and we can take the decision like this, like we see usually in the westernized, countries or wherever this
Yes.
Western culture establishes. So I think
Right. Mm-hmm.
here in Pakistan, people can relate to this story because it actually happens. Like the girls, they are like highly educated, but yet at the same time, they are not as free to take their decisions still with that kind of freedom, especially if this is related
Yeah.
to the divorce or custody, or if it is related to some major event of their life. Like literally,
Mm.
girls and women are considered as no, 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 don't let them take any decision. Let's make five, six, seven people sit together and let's take the decision. They cannot
Mm.
leave
Mm.
these kind of decisions solely on the woman. So what I have
Yeah. On the
seen in
couple only.
Kiran's character, yeah, what I have seen in Kiran's character is still there. Marina Khan, again, I would come to director that she has bring forth a great perspective that no, you can do this. You can break this generational curse and generational trauma to carry on with a toxic relationship or toxic family. And I think Marina Khan was so brave to the story is mundane, but to put forth it in a very different kind of scenario, I think I should give credit to Sarbat Nazir, who is a writer, and she did a great job.
Yeah, yeah. I think the key was the Kiran coming to this conclusion कि like ऐसे तो नहीं चल सकता मेरे साथ, right? And I need a better life for myself. And then putting her foot down,
Yeah,
then asking for the divorce. And another key was the dad turning around and not thinking कि किरण तो अब मुझ पे एक burden बन गया, किरण तो अब मेरे ऊपर ही पड़ गई. Or he was thinking things like कि किरण की इसकी वजह से, I have two other daughters, their relationships will be in trouble, and they will be like, equally blamed or whatever in the society. So he was having those conflicts.
everything starts from the dynamic of the arranged marriage in this story. So, in
Mm,
arranged marriages, what happens that whenever some proposal come or stuff like that, so they ask about how many siblings do you have, how many daughters, are they married or they are not, and stuff like that. So, actually, if any
mm,
one of them is having a troubled marriage or troubled relationship
mm,
or single parent, any of the sibling is a single parent or stuff like that, automatically it goes to the parents, like to the upbringing of the parents. And
mm,
the usually people pointed out that there must be some problem with the family. They must have a lack of tolerance and stuff like that.
mm,
So actually, if
mm, mm.
anybody is facing any trouble in family, uh, when it comes to the arranged marriages, it affects the whole dynamics.
Yes, I remember there was this. They show this sequence where the second daughter has likes somebody in her university, and they bring in the alliance, and the mom proposes the wedding, and for some reason the first meeting didn't go well, and the dad declines because he gets to know that the girl and the boy like each other from beginning,
Yeah,
so somehow he didn't like the alliance then, and then he finds an alliance for the second daughter, which turns out to be a very toxic alliance. They kept, instead of the daughter that is getting married, they kept inquiring about Kiran and why Kiran got a divorce, and the whole focus was on Kiran. So that
yeah,
is where the dad realized that this is how the society is perceiving, which is entirely wrong. Like, whatever happened
yeah,
with Kiran has nothing to do with the other daughter. And so why are these guys constantly inquiring about Kiran? So that is when he had a shift in his mindset, and he gets up and he defends Kiran, and he defends his daughter, and he gets her married to the right person. So I think that was a key shift in the story, right?
yeah,
And then, okay, so this was the first half of the story where Kiran was still struggling in her failed marriage and with a newborn, etc. And then we see a few months later that Kiran has established herself as a wedding designer or something like that. She has her own company with her friend, and they're doing very well. And they're
Yeah.
very successful, and people like them a lot, and she's doing very well. And Kiran's family is kind of collaborating to raise Kiran's kid. Although Kiran plays a vital role in Shani's life, but then nonetheless, the family support is there to raise the kid, from the mother to her sisters. Everybody's kind of chipping in to raise the kid. And here we see that the dad is constantly pestering her that you have to get married, and the alliance that he's pestering for is someone who does not want to accept her son right out.
Yeah.
And the dad is unable to understand why Kiran is not accepting this alliance. And this is again where
Yeah.
Kiran had to put her foot down and say, I'm not parting ways with Shani. He's my son, and it's not happening. So I will not accept an alliance. But I refuse to understand why the dad doesn't like it, and why the mom can't speak up and say, okay, what are you even asking for? Why isn't the mom vocal enough here? I think Kiran's mom has to be really vocal in certain cases, and being a mother herself, she should be like, how can you even think this is a good alliance, right? That you're asking her to constantly marry this person, right? So then again, we see a lot of other things, but the gist of the
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
is now Kiran meets one of her university classmates who apparently always liked her, and his name is
Yeah.
Moiz, and that's Ali Raza's character. He again
Yeah.
belongs to a very influential family. His mother is a social activist, I think, and her dad is a big businessman. So Moiz meets Kiran, and then Moiz realizes that he still loves her, and would love. And once he comes to know that she's a single mother, he's willing to propose to her, and hope that she will accept. And this is where you see a lot of conflicts in Kiran's mind about, okay, what if Moiz doesn't accept Shani? She's not thinking about herself anymore, although she likes Moiz, but she's also only thinking about
Yeah.
Shani, right? So
The beauty of motherhood, that when you are a mother, then you are a mother first, no matter whatever you are in your professional life, in your personal life, or whatever. But you are a mother first. So that is
yes,
a bit. But
yes,
I like the fact that Kiran, when she had to put forth herself first, when coming out of the toxic relationship, she chose herself. I love
yes.
that point. Yeah.
Yes, and she probably made the decision more because of Shani. Like, I don't know, like, being in a relationship like this where you see your mother being abused every single day and doesn't
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
that kind of like respect in the family, it's not worth it. And it's very important to come out of a toxic relationship, not just for
Yeah.
yourself but also for your kids, because a lot of like you were mentioning earlier, that a lot of women decide to stay in just for the kids, but I think we're doing more
Yeah.
injustice to the kids in that case.
But
So it's better.
I come across a very interesting quote that was like, whatever kids see in the marriage, he himself applies that when he enters in the practical life. Fortunately or
Yes,
unfortunately.
important to teach your kids about mutual respect, right? If that is not there,
Yeah.
and I personally believe that if a child is growing up seeing a completely disrespectful relationship, something as important as his mom and his dad, then I don't think he is getting the right message in life, and I don't think he can have a very normal outlook towards life. I'm sure there are exceptions. I'm sure there are kids who still do better, do well, even coming from that situation. But by large, like as a mother myself, I feel like it's very important to teach mutual respect to kids, right?
Yeah.
And then here we see, so we now cut to Moise. Moise's family is a big influential family. When they got to know that Moise wants to marry a single mother with a child, they were totally against it. Like the mother
Yeah.
can still accept because of Moise's happiness, but the father is completely against it, right? To the
And
point that they go and abuse Kiran as well.
yeah, this is a really big taboo that is being portrayed in this story, that a single mother is like, she cannot move on as well, and she cannot go back in the past. It's like kind of a
Yes.
very difficult thing. So one thing I like about
Yes.
character of Feroz Qadri, which is Seth. I want to, like add here. Although we are talking about Kiran more, but I want to, highlight his character. I love that I can connect with Seth emotion properly. Like I can't see him as a brutal person. We have seen that the parents of Seth is manipulating him to get married to Kiran, which he doesn't like. So I think writer has done a great job that he did not leave us to our imagination. He just pick little details and give us the chance that this is actually the character of Seth is a great character, but still I can connect to his emotions. So I love this thing about he's playing a negative character, but still I find it like justifiable. He doesn't
Yeah.
want to be in that role. He never wanted to
Yes.
from the very start.
Yes. Very good point. So there is this you humanize Saif's character. He is a toxic and abusive husband, but only to Kiran, whom he dislikes because he didn't want to get married to her.
Yeah.
But when he got married to Farial, who was the love of his life, you see a
Yes.
completely different Saif there, right? He's
Yes.
taking care of
Yes.
Farial. He has even accepted that Farial cannot be a mother. He's okay with that as well,
Yes.
right? So you see
Yeah.
a completely different and a very reasonable Saif when it comes to when he actually married the love of his life. So the fault
Exactly.
here was with the parents. The parents were imposing something on the child,
Yes.
and they didn't think through कि इसकी repercussion क्या हो सकती है in the future. How many lives this can eventually destroy? They don't think through that,
Exactly.
right? So this was one of those cases here. Very good point about Saif. Okay, so Moises side, oh, undoubtedly he's a gem, right? He's such a nice guy. And the Moises family's concern is that Kiran is marrying him solely because of his money. And the day he won't have a single dime on in his pocket, Kiran is going to leave him. That was the assumption, but that turned out not to be true.
Yeah.
Kiran is like, I'm an independent woman. It's okay, you don't have
Yeah.
anything, but I can support you. We have a house, so it's not that we're living with somebody or dependent on somebody. I can support you. I just want you to respect me. Don't worry, respect me and treat me as a human being. And Moise is, more than happy to do that, right? And Moise himself says that it's okay if I lose my father's, property or inheritance. I am a well-established, well-educated person myself. I can make a career myself. I don't have to depend on my
Yeah.
dad. So I'm confident कि मैं कुछ ना कुछ तो कर ही लूँगा अपने साथ, right? And I'll support you
Yeah.
guys. So
Yes.
I absolutely loved that camaraderie.
Yes.
You know,
A big thumbs up from my
yeah,
side as well. Yes.
yes, and I think this was the thing I loved about the show is this couple. Problems हो रही है, but वो लोग साथ में
Yeah.
मिलके discuss कर रहे हैं and together solve कर रहे हैं उस problem को. Whether it's Moise,
Yeah.
living off Kiran, he's like आज मैं ऐसी हूँ तो doesn't mean कि कल ऐसा होगा. Or whether it's Kiran,
Yeah.
facing difficulty with Moi's family, she's openly saying कि मुझे नहीं लगता they like me, तो मेरा वहाँ जाना सही नहीं होगा, and all those, and then they work it out together. And that is how a relationship should be, right? It can't be like
Yes.
कि मैंने बोल दिया बस बोल दिया, neither the
Acha,
husband should be like
Hariram,
that.
sorry, I'm interrupting you in between. You remember in Karze Jaan, in lot of other dramas that we have reviewed, we missed this point that we have never seen such a mature couple. I think this is the
Yes,
sign of a
yes,
mature couple that they are a team. They are
exactly.
not playing against each other. They are playing as a team. So I think that's why they are
Yeah,
able to
exactly.
solve
We're
the
a
problem.
team.
Yeah.
Yes, like very simple. Like Kiran is like struggling कि मैं शानी को कैसे छोड़ूंगा? I have a meeting at this वो. This guy steps in and say कि मैं कर दूंगा. No big deal. मैं तो वैसे ही घर पे बैठा हूँ. मैं कर दूंगा. It's not like toxic. Oh मैं घर पे बैठा हूँ. Oh मैं घर पे बैठा हूँ.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
toxicity about it. It's like मैं घर से काम करता हूँ या फिर मैं घर पे I'm just looking for a job right now. I don't have anything else. मैं कर दूंगा. So I'll manage. Don't you worry. And
Even
that is the beauty.
yeah, and even he was not even pretending because the night they
Yes.
got married and nikah was over and everything, and Shani entered their bedroom and he asked them to join, join them, and the guys were welcoming him like he was welcoming Shani as his own son. So I got it like
Yes.
he's genuinely a nice and kind person. He's not portraying or pretending
Yes.
anything.
Yeah, and he's genuinely accepts Shani as his own and his responsibility, and he's the dad
Yeah,
figure in his
yeah,
life, and he's genuinely playing that role. And the couple is genuinely working towards the relationship in the honest possible way. Like very simple. Like there was this phase where he had his own baggage and she had his own. Like when Saif sort of comes back in their life after 5 years,
yeah,
and he makes the first phone call to Kiran that he wants custody of Shani. This completely disturbs Kiran because Kiran is like, 5 साल बाद तुम्हें हमारी याद आई. Why? And
uh,
she doesn't even go into a conversation with him, and she snaps the phone, and then she is lost in her thoughts, right? It makes sense, right? Now
yeah,
you're thinking कि
yeah,
like ये toxic बंदे को मुझसे भी क्या चाहिए, right? He is happy in his own life.
uh,
अभी क्या, right? And she's lost in her own
so
thoughts and all. And on
yeah,
the
yeah,
other hand, Moise got this notice from his dad that Kiran has to vacate the property or pay so much lump sum. And he's thinking, कि like मेरे dad क्यों ऐसे कर रहे हैं? So they're both lost in their own thoughts and they don't want to burden each other. But then you come to
yeah,
Kiran's
yeah.
mom's house where Kiran shares this with her mom, and the mom is like, तुम्हें ये मोइस को बतानी चाहिए. Why aren't you sharing? वो तुम्हारा husband है. तुम्हें इसे बतानी चाहिए. And then, of course, she doesn't say or something. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I don't. They say they tell each other. It kind of comes out, but they do tell each other कि क्या problem था. But I like the fact that the mom is counseling in the right direction, and
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, and one more
yes,
thing, but I want to highlight one thing that Muiz, character of Muiz Ali Raza, I think in Noor Jahan he like in an entirely different character, and his expression, his get up, everything was just different. And here he is like shown all of a sudden a big mature person. It's like a
hmm,
360-degree change for me, and I found him, like getting into that character very nicely. Not
yes.
even a single
But
time I can sense that he's not the person the writer wants to portray. I mean, I
yes,
can see Moise as a nice and kind person.
couple looks so good together. Like their
Yes,
chemistry is so
yes.
good. It's just such a beautiful thing to see on screen when they're together.
I just want to
It's
see more. I really wanted to see more and more scenes of them. Like, it was giving
Yeah,
such a good energy.
right, exactly. Even when they have like a little discontent with each other, even then, they come together and then they kind of address it and then they solve it and then they end with a hug always. So I love that the purity of the relationship is so and the love is so palpable. I think we rarely see couples like that where it doesn't look like a show
Yeah,
off, right? It looks like very organic,
yeah,
their
yeah.
chemistry.
True.
So very nicely done. And this is where the next, battle phase of Kiran's life will start, which is the custody battle. So the reason Saif is reconnecting with them is because he wants to have custody of Shani now. And that reason is because he couldn't have a child of his own with Faryal. And he
Yeah,
refuses
yeah,
to adopt. Faryal wants to adopt, and Faryal is against Kiran's child. She doesn't want to raise
yeah,
Kiran's child. But
yeah,
um, but Saif, on the other hand, does not want to adopt, and he only wants his own child. So now he's like selfishly trying to reconnect with, and he's demanding that you give me the child back.
yeah,
How
yeah.
selfish is that? A, and not even for a minute is Seth thinking about the child himself. Like he will be bringing him into this household where the stepmother is already against him. So what kind of a family life are you going to give this child that
Exactly.
you're asking? Yeah, and then secondly, like they mentioned it over and over, is that for 5 years you had no connection with this kid. Even the lawyer says that to say. He never made any attempt to have any relationship with this kid. The kid doesn't even know you. It's been 5 years, and now suddenly
Yeah,
want to claim him as your own. It doesn't work that way, right? I mean, he will
yeah,
never
exactly.
win this battle. His own lawyer tells him that. But in the whole process, his own mom is supporting him and even conspiring with him about getting Shani. She is also so selfish. She
Yes,
was always selfish,
exactly.
but she's never learned her lesson. She continues to be selfish, right? And unfortunately, you're making this. This is probably what women face out there, and you can tell me better. that now
exactly.
Kiran will end up questioning her decision to marry Moise, right? Because they're gonna play it like she has gotten married, she's moved on, she's probably not gonna take care of of the child anymore, and that's why I want my child back. And Saif is also lying that he wants him back because the stepfather, is abusive towards the child, and his mom is supporting him back. You saw that you
True,
destroyed a
true.
life before, and you're supporting another, and
True.
in the whole process you're not even thinking about that child. It's so selfish of them, right?
And even
Over to you,
here, I
Praneza. What do you
think
think?
Faryal character, Faryal was very wise. Like she is very,
Yes,
I don't know, wise or whatever, but she said the same thing to Seth that
it's
if you
clear.
are like, behaving like this, then automatically the custody will go to the mother. So why
Yeah,
you are doing all these stuff all of a sudden? She was wise
right.
enough to let this thing clear to him that whatever you are doing is not gonna result in a very positive way. So
Huh. Was it Faryal or was it his own mom? His own mom sort of says
no, no,
says that as
it was
well, right?
Faryal.
कि
It
इतना
was
जो
Faryal.
गुस्सा
Just
Faryal,
like
okay.
in I think episode 26 or some episode like this, she was already against with adoption of Shani.
Oh
So
yes,
in that
yes.
context, he said this point that whatever you are doing is not going to result in a positive manner because you have been out of touch.
The lawyer says this to him, and I think his mother kind of says कि तुम जो गुस्से में आके चीजें करते हो ना, that will spoil everything. Let me handle it my way. And she has the audacity to go to like Moise directly and propose this idea, preposterous idea कि
Yeah,
हमें शानी दे दो. I mean, you are a mother
yes,
yourself. How can you? And you know very well that तुम्हारे घर पे the other woman that's there is not willing to take care of the
true,
baby,
true.
the child. So why are you insisting on this? It was so
That
bad.
was
That
the real
was really
case.
really
Actually,
sad.
that was the real case. Yeah,
I think this is probably a challenge that women out there face. That if they decide to think about themselves and remarry, even if they married the right person, then the whole question will come up about like, are you being loyal enough to your first child? If you have a new child with a new partner in your life, are you going to start ignoring my child, and then I now have the whole authority to take
yeah.
that child away from you? So this is just so brutal to the mother, right? And you're questioning her
Yeah.
motherhood here. So
It's
this is just
Sunny ma'am, nowadays parenting is itself a very, very tough job. Okay, why
mm,
I call this drama is not something that we can make fun of that is stories 1983 or stuff like that because some stories stays with you. Like we
mm,
have
mm,
witnessed in our ancestors these kind of stories, and then still now to date, I think divorce is not such a big deal. But still in our
mm,
society, it's treated as taboo in Pakistan and India both. The execution of the whole plot just keep me hooked. Although the story was
yes,
mundane, acting keep me bound, execution keep me bound, and overall I found the strength of the story was in the hand of writer, the way
yeah,
she has written the dialogues, it was like keep
yes.
me hooked through the first episode till 30 verse. So yeah,
Yeah, it's the subtle nuances that we often overlook when we are thinking of it in a broader way, right? When we're thinking, oh, okay, she's in a toxic marriage, she just can divorce and go, right?
yeah,
Yes, but now comes the issue of the child. Now comes the issue of, oh, it's okay. She's not been in touch with her. She has the sole custody of the child. She can remarry and do whatever. No, now comes the issue of what happens when you have a child with the new partner. Then can do you have to justify that you're still going to love and nurture the first baby just like your other children? And it's
yes,
just so much pressure on the woman that is holding them back, and we have to think about ways of empowering, and we can't ignore these nuances and kind of like say that everything 2025 everything is magically correct, magically going well so for everyone, right?
I feel that Mui's character, why he has been so supportive to Kiran, because he has been to abroad, he has a greater exposure in terms of
Mm,
his
mm,
experiences. Otherwise, the
mm,
people who are in the
mm.
society, they wouldn't act like this. They wouldn't accept anybody's else kid like this. So I guess that the character of
Yes,
Muiz is also very much well written. That they have
very well written.
pointed out
And
little things that,
yes,
yeah,
yeah, and there was attention to detail. Remember when Moise first didn't know that Kiran had a son, When he discovered he had a son, he pulled back. He had already proposed to Kiran, but then he pulled back because he was.
Yeah.
It's not because Kiran के बच्चे हैं भाई, आप मुझे बच्चे वाली लड़की नहीं चाहिए. It was not that. He pulled back because he was doubting whether he's ready to be a dad. It did not matter to him that Kiran has a son. It was more important to him that, like, it means that I have to play the role of a dad. Am I ready to be a dad? Am I ready to be the father figure?
Exactly.
And it's only when he was convinced that yes, he is ready, that he forged ahead again. And in between, Kiran was also thinking कि इसको जैसे ही पता चला कि मेरा बच्चा है, भाग गया, right? But he proved her wrong, right? That was one thing. Although,
well, it was so mature of Ali Raza's character that he thought in this way that I am gonna co-parent this kid.
Yes.
I'm not just gonna marry Kiran.
Yes.
So this was a very different and a unique thing to see.
Yeah, like you're getting into another relationship which you didn't think through.
Yeah.
That you thought through you and Kiran, but you didn't think through that there is Shani and you will have a relationship with Shani that is different from your relationship with Kiran. Are you ready for that as well? And I don't think a lot of men think that way, to be honest. Even if they're willing to accept a second, a divorcee or something, the moment it comes to another child, they go like, whatever. So that is one thing. And the second thing is like the way the society thinks about manipulating these families. Like the mothers feel safe that, if you tell Kiran is never going to accept that I'm going to give you my baby, right? But if you can convince the dad कि ये तुम्हारा बच्चा नहीं है उसे दे दो, so he might be able to convince Kiran on that hand or put pressure on Kiran. So the society also thinks कि ऐसे रिश्तों में dad is never attached to the child, तो वो कभी भी तुम्हारे उसको support नहीं करेगा and ये तुम्हारा काम हो जाएगा types. So this is another thing that this.
Sorry to interrupt you in between. What do you think about the character of Mui's father? Like his character was like negative, but still I think he portrays 70% of people who react to single parent wedding with a bachelor person. What do you think about that?
Yes, so Moise's character is a typical toxic character I wouldn't call them toxic. It's typical, sort of traditional character out there in the society where, he's influential, which means he has a lot of people he's answerable to. He thinks that he's answerable to. B, it's the only child and he probably had grand ambitions for him. And it didn't fall in his bracket of, expectations. And then he had this other problem where his own brother apparently wanted to marry a divorced lady or a single lady or something. And she betrayed him because he didn't have money. So he had seen that betrayal, and he thinks that exact thing will be repeated with Moise because this girl also is after his money, and she'll leave him.
Yeah, exactly.
But when his theories are being debunked, at no point does he draw back and think. He's just against the whole idea of Kiran, from day one. So at no point is he thinking like, मेरा बेटा तो खुश है ना, तो चलो ठीक है बेटे को support करते हैं, जैसे उसका माँ कर रहा है, Moise की mom कर रही है. She's not like totally on board with the idea of that Moise has married this woman, but nonetheless she's playing along and she's accepting things as she's going because she sees her son happy, and to her that's all that matters, right? But Moise's dad has an agenda, an ego battle going on somewhere in his mind, and some old vendetta that he has, and he's taking it all on Kiran. So now the real challenge is that this couple has to stand by each other and confront the dad.
Yes.
And the couple has to also stand by each other and fight all the legal battles that's going to come their way and not give up, right? They have to still be the team, and we hope that is how it stays, because in other stories we have seen that everything is lovey-dovey, but as soon as challenges come, they break apart, right? Everybody chooses their own best option, right? यहाँ पे हो जाता है कि तुम मेरे पापा को ऐसे कैसे बोल दिए, तुम मेरे माँ को ऐसे कैसे बोल दिए, and then and then हो गया ego battle, and then हो जाता है कि नहीं मेरा बेटा चला जाएगा, so I will not continue this alliance with you, I'm going to break it up, right? It's important to see now the story can show us that despite all these challenges, they are working together and addressing them. झगड़े हो रहे हैं, but they're making it up and finding a
Yeah,
solution.
yeah,
And that's what is keeping me hooked for Dastak. But overall, I think it's a brilliantly directed show. There's so many attention to detail and such lovely
yes,
characters that you're loving the show. It's a sort of like a we've seen it all kind of a story, but it's all in the portrayal of the story, right, and the way it's presented to you. So I
yeah,
give it a really a 4 star.
yeah.
And then what
Uh,
about your?
same. It's worth watching, and I would say that uh, you know, it's a great thing, and I guess Marina Khan has showed it in a very right direction. I have no complaints with the direction, and the writing is superb. Dialogues are very
Yes,
nice, and
yes.
yeah, dialogues are so
My
engaging.
own very engaging, very practical dialogues. And no, I mean nobody's superfluous and nobody's over philosophical. Very practical
Yeah, yeah.
dialogues, but yet conveying the message. My only grudge is the final reason that Suhai came together with Moise, or Kiran came together with Moise. Remember when Moise's dad came and kind of abused Kiran and Kiran's family, they decided to call off the wedding. Although Moise was insistent, but they decided, your dad is not happy. Kiran is like, I don't want to get into another toxic relationship. Next time I want to get married, I want everybody to wholeheartedly accept me, every member of
Yes,
the
yes.
family. And she was absolutely right there. And she called off the wedding and she was not going to work. And she told Moise, we're done, right? I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, uske baad, the reason they got along was because this guy was abusing Suhai. Remember, there was a guy who came into her house and started assaulting her.
Because of that incident, I think she thought that this is the right person who can protect her at that time. For her,
Yeah.
he was the bestest option. So that's why maybe,
Yes.
in spite of everything going wrong with the in-laws side, still she opted for Moise, and I think she did a
Yes.
right decision. Yeah, she went for the right decision.
For me, I was a little conflicted over there. I'm like, ऐसा तो नहीं है कि हर किसी की जिंदगी में एक मोइज आएगा. All this women who's going through the same issue, उनकी जिंदगी में मोइज आएगा ऐसा तो नहीं है. So marrying somebody because you can physically
You
protect
have to
me.
become your own Moise. Like
Yes.
for the single parents, for the single mothers who are going through these things, you cannot wait for any prince, for any Moise kind of character. You have to become everything yourself.
Yes, yes. You have to
Yeah,
find your own defense mechanism and you have to protect
yeah,
yourself, the way you present yourself in the society. I don't know what you can do, but then हर किसी के लिए Moise is not an option. There's not the Moise
yeah,
के से solution तो नहीं आएगा. यहाँ पे वो solution दिखाया गया कि when if you're physically thwarted, then तुम्हारा मन सोचता है कि एक आदमी होनी चाहिए मेरी जिंदगी में to protect me. And that's when I think my interpretation of the story was that's when Kiran agreed to get into the wedding.
I would love if the writer would have bring forth this idea that a woman can be enough herself.
Yes,
Like if it's
yes,
okay,
and
it's okay.
she
You don't
chose
have to be your
Moise. Yes, I think I absolutely right, Hanesa. I think अगर वो दिखाता ना कि her reason to choose Moise was that she saw Shani learning some things from Moise that he wasn't probably learning from her. The importance of a father in your life, in a kid's life, क्या होगी? There's definitely a role the father plays that's different from the mother. And if she had seen that coming from Moise in Shani's life, which made her change her mind, okay, I'm going to look after my son and I'm going to do what's right for my son, right? And so Moise seems to be the right fit for that, and that's why I agreed to my alliance with Moise. Not okay, Moise is able to physically protect me and my son, and that's why I think I need a man figure in my life, and that's why I'm marrying. वो मुझे थोड़ा खटका इन ये वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट पे थोड़ा सा आई फील कि ऑल्दो आई एम नॉट सेइंग इट्स नॉट प्रैक्टिकल होता होगा लाइफ में जिंदगी में लोग ऐसे ही डिसीजंस लेते होंगे पर मुझे चाहिए था कि यहाँ कुछ और दिखाते यू नो द रीजन टू एक्चुअली मैरी मोइस कुछ और होता
Maybe to experiment this kind of twist, our writers are not ready, our audience is not ready to see this kind of empowerment. But I feel Yeah, it could have been
Yeah.
a great twist. अगर वो ये दिखाते कि Kiran is now empowered herself with the kind of things she can deal with everything herself, वो एक बड़ी अच्छी चीज होती. But
हाँ.
let's see what will happen. Let's see. Writer
वहां पे
can
थोड़ा
only have
मेलोड्रामेटिक हो गया. या वो
yeah.
थोड़ा मेलोड्रामेटिक लगा मुझे उसके वहां पे अगर थोड़ा लाइक द वे दैट द शो इज वो थोड़ा सा अनकैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ द शो हो गया था मेरे ख्याल से. पर ठीक है चलो मान लिया. वी आर हैप्पी टू सी नॉइज एंड किरण टुगेदर सो चलो मान लिया बट आई विश देयर वाज अ डिफरेंट
Moon
take
is
on
a
it,
great
different
actor.
approach to it.
Because is keeping the girls glued to the screen, तो ठीक है, हम मान लेते हैं, चलता है.
हम मान लेते चलो तुम दोनों बहुत प्यारे हो साथ में बहुत अच्छे लग भी रहे हो एंड देन यू आर द आइडियल कपल सो फार तो चलो तुम्हारी वो
So
जो भी
far.
वजह थी हम मान लेते बट आई विश के लाइक थिंक आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स अ लिटिल. ये ट्रोप बहुत पुराना हो चुका है एंड अगर वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट दिखाना चाह रहे हो तो सही मायने में दिखाओ कि इफ आई एम अ सिंगल parent out there I have to face people like this what is my defense mechanism right? तो वो दिखाना
Exactly.
चाहिए था and the defense mechanism can't be you have a very good friend who's a man who's very strong who's able to support me. वो
And
नहीं
another
होता
thing,
नहीं है.
Sunny ma'am, that it's not always about mother and father, presence of mother and father. It's about happy mother or happy father or happy both, happy parents
Yes.
rather than presence of both the
Yes.
parents.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, a happy household essentially. Yes, yes.
yeah.
All right, so that was a good discussion on Dastak, and it's a very important show. We're both liking it, and we strongly recommend not only just for the story and the direction, but also for excellent performances. So, with that note, it's a wrap for today, and we'll be back again with a new review with both me, Haneza, and Sana might join us also. So, till then, bye bye.
Bye.